just the way I found it.
He was playing. I tripped the lock and released it. The Ravel. Ravel. That's the key. I've got to get that music.
Pretty dead tonight, huh?
Oh, it's just the post-holiday slump. Don't worry, it'll pick up for later.
Friends, you would never believe what I have here.
What is this? We get a mail delivery this late?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I fished these out of the post office box that I got for the charity ball.
Hey, wait a minute now. We haven't even begun mailing out yet.
The word is out, Alec. This is going to be the social event of the season. Oh, I don't look at that. Mr. and Mrs. Paul Phelps III would be delighted to be patrons. Isn't that wonderful? Let's see what we have here. This is from, yes, Dr. and Mrs. Philip Vanderhofer. Oh, they'd be very pleased to be sponsors. That's wonderful.
There is no money like old money.
You're absolutely right. Oh, look at this. This is from Senator and Mrs. William Charlton.
Oh.
Hey, with inquiries like this, the checks cannot be far behind.
You are definitely hot, Mac.
I am on a roll, Laurel. We got Dorian Lord's name as the honorary chairperson on the letterhead. Alec, you're going to get writer's cramp.
Huh?
From flipping the checks over to endorse them so much.
Wait a minute now. I don't know if I want to be treasurer on this thing. I mean...
Yeah, why not?
Well, that's a big responsibility. I mean, treasurer. I can barely balance my own checkbook.
You don't have to worry. Laurel's going to be keeping the books. Oh, you'll be a figurehead. You will allow us to use your face and your name and promotional advertising and all that sort of thing. Look, as you have done so generously.
Wait a minute now, but if I'm going to be treasurer, doesn't that mean that I'm responsible for where the money goes?
And technically, yes.
Oh, but it'll all be in the books, Alec. I mean, everything above and over the expenses and fees will go to the actual charity. Right, Mac?
Absolutely. Now, listen. Oh, listen, I haven't shown you. The proofs came in for the publicity photos. Oh, I tell you, these little children at the hospital are just incredible. Here, Alex, show her the picture with that little girl sitting on your shoulder wearing your number 42 jersey.
Ah, yeah.
Now, is that enough to bring tears to your eyes or what?
It's fantastic.
It came out pretty well.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
They're incredible. They're just absolutely incredible. With pictures like that, well, the checkbooks are just going to be flipping open.
Hey, you know, I think I'll show these to Courtney. I'm meeting her today at the press box to go over the newspaper campaign.
Oh, good. Well, listen. Tell her to try to get those into the papers as soon as possible. And while you're at it, tell her to get hold of Edwina Lewis and see if we can get a feature spot on the news. All right?
Yeah, sure will. See you guys tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bye. Since when did I become ex officio treasurer of this little project?
Oh, Laurel. Oh, shucks. I could have sworn that you volunteered for that job. Didn't I hear you do that?
All you heard was the sound of your own voice.
Oh. But you went along with it, right?
Well, I had to. Otherwise, old 42 would get suspicious. And next time, my darling dear, you ask me first before you volunteer me for anything, okay?
I'm sorry I was late. Traffic is unbelievable.
Well,
What's up?
I struck out at the warehouse, Marco.
What, with the piano?
Yeah. The lady made a mistake. It wasn't a Cristofori.
How could you make a mistake about that? The name's right there on the list.
She was just anxious to make a sale, that's all. Anyway, we're right back to square one.
What about David? What's up with him?
I don't know. I called him, left a message on his answering machine. I don't know where the heck he is. You know, if we don't come up with something pretty fast...
No, Ace is going to get it first. He made me an offer tonight.
What, to go to work with him on this thing?
You got it. He also gave me a lengthy speech about the wonders of being rich. You don't have to look worried. I turned him down, of course.
Oh, bless your heart. I figured you would.
Hey, you can't figure that. It's just that I happen to know the guy. I know he has this extravagant idea of life, and he makes these exotic promises.
You know, I can't believe the gall of the old man. Every time I think there's a chance that he might have mellowed just a little bit. Why would I even think that anyway? He's never going to change. I'm going to go give David another call, all right?
Will, can I see you for a minute?
David, it's 11 o'clock. Now, you know you're not supposed to be up here at
No,
this hour.
I know. I just ran into Captain Hall downstairs, and he said that Jenny was awake and alert.
Well, that's true, but she's just had a sedative.
Would it be possible for me just to spend 5 minutes with her before the sedative takes effect? Please, I think it would be important for both of us.
You may be right. But remember, 5 minutes.
I promise. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry. I wake you up, honey?
Doesn't matter. I'm just so glad to see you.
I was in to see you earlier, but your attention span was still pretty limited.
Great company, huh?
What counted was that you were alive. Now that you mention it, though, your conversation wasn't exactly scintillating. You never even answered my question.
What question?
I asked you to marry me. Will you marry me, Jenny?
Marry you?
Was that an answer?
Yes.
When?
When? You gotta give me a little time to let it sink in.
Now listen, I imagine that you would like a nice big church wedding, and I want you to know that that's fine with me. What would you think about having Cassie for a maid of honor?
It'd be wonderful.